Hey, what's up? This is Chris from ElectroFame. So, as the iPhone 6 has come out since the past few days, the Star manufacturer has come out with a new one, which is a Star Kingelon T6. Copy almost one-to-one of the iPhone i6, except the thickness, which is just 1.1 millimeters more, but otherwise overall the same dimensions. So we can have a look quickly at the phone. So we'll get back to it. Let's take the box first. So inside we have a free case. So we can just open to show you. So this is a silicone case, which will protect very well your smartphone. Then we also have a USB charger inside. So this is a USB EU plug, but when you check out on our website at electrofame.com, you can always choose the US or the UK plug, no problem at all. Otherwise, we have some earphones, which looks like the one from the iPhones. And pretty surprisingly, we have actually a USB cable, but this one is actually the same like the iPhone. So please bear in mind that you cannot use the micro USB, you have to use this one if you want to recharge your phone. Otherwise, we also have like a user manual if you want to check how to use Android, because this is Android 4.3 on it. So that's it basically. Now let's have a look at the phone itself. So this is the design. As you see, this looks pretty much like the new iPhone 6. So we have here a 4.7 inches QHD IPS OGS screen. Otherwise, this phone is available in white and black, so you can choose whatever you want. We have 1 GB of RAM and 4 GB of RAM, but you can also insert a SD card up to 32 GB inside. One particularity compared to the Thunderbird i6 that we have on our website is like actually this one you can open the back and we can check it out. So here you have actually one SIM card, the other SIM card is actually inside here. Okay. And the SD card here on the top. So this is what you get basically. So which is pretty interesting for such a clone. And here we have a camera of 5 megapixels with flash and autofocus, and on the front we have a camera of 1.3 megapixels. So we will see that actually when we go into the specifications inside, through Android, through some apps, actually they say this is a 13 megapixels and a 5 megapixels, but the manufacturer has claimed that this is only 5 megapixels and 1.3 megapixels. So believe it or not. So basically we have here a battery of 2150 mAh, which will last for sure for a day at least, regarding the specifications inside. So basically this is it for it. So for the dimensions, if you just really want to compare, so we have here a phone of 138 millimeters by 67 millimeters and a thickness of 7.8 millimeters instead of 6.9 for the iPhone i6. So that's it. So the back cover is in plastic, not in metal. So the phone is very light. It's only 111 grams. So it's very, very nice and holds very well in the hands, no problem at all. So now what I propose to you is just to get started and to see what's going on inside then. So let's get started. We can just take off that before, because we don't need it. So here we go. So here we also have the assistive touch in here. So if you click on it, you can see that we have actually the Siri menu, home and back. So the Siri is not exactly the Siri, it's just like the Google. I mean, you can check it out if you want. So this is from Google basically. Here at ElectroFame we were actually pretty surprised that the phone is actually very fast and very responsive. So it was very surprising. And so what we can check right away is actually the settings first, as usual. So it's what we get. So we have the SIM management, of course, because we have 2 SIM cards inside, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, data usage, in more. So this is it. We just have the mobile networks, USB, airplane modes. We can just come back. Otherwise, we have the audio profiles, the display, storage. So storage, I was telling you, this is a 4 gigabytes internal memory inside. So here, sorry about that. So here we easily see that we have like total space of 1.75 plus 1. So basically you have to take in consideration that some is already taken by the system itself. So basically we advise you strongly advise to actually take to insert the SD card inside to avoid any problem when you install any application. So the battery is 2150 mAh, the apps, location access, security. So for the languages, as usual by Star we have a lot of different language. So you can just check it out. You will probably find yours inside. So then, motion and gesture. So we have actually the air gesture inside and the assistive touch, as I said before. Then we also have the smart screen. So you have the smart scroll and the smart pause, which is actually not too bad. So for the people who don't already know, you can just quickly read here. So when your eyes have been detected, the screen will scroll according to angle at which you tilt your head or the device. And for the smart pause, it's just like when you're facing it or not, facing the screen or not, it will just make a pause on that. So for the smart scroll, to be honest, I even been trying, with a lot of like very high spec smartphones, and I don't think this is really working very well for such a feature, but this is my personal opinion. Otherwise, we have the Google. So you have the Google Play Store on it, so you can download all your favorite applications. Daytime schedule power on off, accessibility developer options. So you have a lot of different things, USB debugging and lots of other things for advanced users. Then we have about the phone, so here we can check it out. So this is the T6, Star T6 Kingelon T6, 4.3 for the Android version. We can even alright. So we can just come back. So yeah, something I want to say that I didn't really say before is actually we don't have here, as most of the other device, a back button and a settings button or whatsoever. We only have one button, so only this one is working. And otherwise, here on the side, actually, I didn't say before, but here, which looks like actually the iPhone, we cannot, it's not a switch you can just like pull down or pull up. No, it's only, you just press it and look at the screen. You see here, I'm in silent mode. So it's just like a quick access to the silent mode or not, which is actually pretty useful. First time we are seeing that. Here we have like the volume buttons, so plus and minus, and on the other side, we have actually the power button, sorry, and here for the SIM cards. Otherwise, on the bottom we have the 3.5mm jack, the power plug and the USB plug basically. So the special one from iPhone, and here's a speaker that we will try in a short time. What we can do actually is just check the SIM cards if you want, just to show you that actually here is plastic, so it will not work out basically. So you have to open you have to open basically the back as I showed you before. It will not work out in here, okay? This is just like fake, kind of, you know. So this is it basically for what is going on. Now what we can check is actually the Antutu benchmark to make sure some things. So we already did the test for you, so we got a score of 18,000, which is actually not too bad regarding of all the specifications and the price, because you can check out on electrofame.com for how much, you know, we sell it. But regarding the price and the specifications inside, it's a very good bargain. I can just move that here. So here, this is what we get. So we have a MediaTek MT6582 quad-core processor clocked at 1.3 GHz inside. We have the Mali 400 MP. The resolution is actually so QHD and a resolution of 960 by 540 inside. Here they say 13 megapixels, but the manufacturer has claimed only 5 megapixels. However, you still have this HDR mode that you can still use in the camera, but we have been checking it out a bit, and the quality was overall better when you were using the HDR mode, so it's kind of just 5 megapixel HDR mode. Otherwise, what else? So here they say actually 2 gigabytes of RAM. This is wrong. This is the real one is only 1 gigabyte of RAM. For the system, so we have like 4 gigabytes of RAM inside, so quad-core processor, 240 dpi for the density, which is actually not too bad. So here they say like 5 megapixels on the front. It's wrong, it's only like 1.3 megapixels. And basically this is it, and no NFC on it, Wi-Fi, and some sensors that you can check. So we have like the direction sensor, acceleration, light sensor, e-compass, proximity sensor. Basically that's it. So that's for the specifications. Now we can actually check out is quickly the if I find it, the multi-touch. So we can just drop the phone on the table and see what's going on. So we have here a 5-touch capacitive screen, which is actually not too bad. And so now we can just check out the root inside. So for that we can just go to root checker. So here they said actually your device was rooted. So basically if you want to change the Android version on it, you will have no problem at all. It's already rooted for you, so you can just do whatever you want basically. So otherwise, for the GPS test, we have done it. Sometimes in the house was working quite well, but right now here where I am, it doesn't work properly. I mean, it takes a bit too much time. So what I can just show you is actually a screenshot of when I was outside. So this is what I got. So it was like 11 feet accuracy, and was like in very short time. Right away when you're outside, you know, you launch the app, and not even like 5 to 10 seconds you already got like some accuracy. So the GPS is actually very performant, and you will have no problem at all with that for sure. So otherwise, now what we can check out is actually the sound and the videos, just to see how it goes. So for that we have like one video on it. So turn on the sound. So you see that the auto rotation is working very well. You can even check the angles. It's actually pretty nice. So the sound is actually pretty good. The quality of the screen is actually very nice for just a QHD IPS. So resolution of 960 by 540. It's pretty powerful anyway. So this is what he gets, and watching movies on it will be quite right, to be honest, and watch a video as well. So we can just go back. That was just to show you what is it. So basically that's it. I won't show any games on it. First of all, why? Just because it's only 4 gigabytes on it, so it's pretty hard to install very hard games. And to be honest, we only have like the MTK 6582, 1 gigabyte of RAM, and the Mali 400 MP on it. So basically, you might be able to play Asphalt 8 on it for sure, but I cannot promise that you can play, in high resolution, for sure not. Maybe in low resolution it would not lag, but we will not try it. So, and anyway, this smartphone is not done for high gaming. So this smartphone is very good for lots of people who just want a light phone, which is very fast, has a good GPS, and which looks exactly like the iPhone i6, and which has Android on it basically. So yeah, quick summary, quickly. So we have the MediaTek 6582 clocked at 1.3 GHz quad-core processor, Android 4.3, dual SIM on it, SIM card up to SD card up to 32 gigabytes, 1 gig of RAM, 4 gigs of ROM, 5 megapixels camera, 1.3 megapixels camera on the front, 2150 mAh for the battery inside. 4.7 inches QHD IPS OGS, so it's very good screen anyway. A resolution of 960 by 540, available in 2 colors. We have the black one or gray, as you see, and the white one. The dimensions are almost the same like the iPhone 6, except just the thickness, which is just 1.1 millimeters more, and only 111 grams. So this is what you get with the Star Kingelon T6. So if you have any questions, feel free to contact us or to leave a comment below this video, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. If you want to purchase this smartphone, to check more specifications on it, just click on the top left corner of this video, or just go right away to www.electrofame.com. And otherwise, until then, I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you later for the next one then. Bye bye!